Hello friends, today we're gonna make frijoles charros and I'm gonna teach you how to make it kind of like the easy way, okay? So I'll show you all the ingredients that we need. Normally, just to start with this place, I don't cook in this skillet frijoles charros. Normally I use a pot like this because it's like a soup. But if I use that one, it will be hard for you guys to see how do I do it. So that's why I choose this one for today. Okay, so you're gonna need bacon. I'm gonna show you step by step, but I'm gonna start with the bacon. This is already like pre-cooked or half-cooked. Normally I use around like half of the package, or depending the amount that you're making, or the whole package. This one doesn't have much fat left because I already like pre-cooked. So lucky me, I have some fat in here, and I'm just gonna put a little bit there because we're gonna fry onions and other vegetables. So to have the extra fat in there. Okay. So first of all, you cook your bacon, and normally it's raw, right? So you cook it, and that fat is the fat that you use to fry your onions. Okay, so how much I use today? It's a whole onion. I just chop it, and it's already in little cubes or squares. Okay, so we're gonna make it kind of like golden. So frijoles charros is like soup, kind of, but it has beans. And normally in Mexico we have it with barbecue. And when I mean barbecue, it's not like the ribs or hot dogs. It's like with steak, right? So we are cooking the onion, and I will show you what else ingredients we'll use. We'll use ham. I use 8 slices of ham, and I just cut them in little pieces too. Wieners. So I just chop them. I cut them in half and half again, so it's like quarters, and later slice them, and you get these shapes. Chorizo, I use a package. It's already cooked, so it doesn't take too long, this video. So here's my chorizo. So we want to save all the fats because it has all the flavors. And normally, I told you I cook first the bacon, and it really doesn't matter, but it could be like first the chorizo. So you remove it, take it out of the pot, and leave some extra fat in there, and cook your bacon. And later add you can remove the bacon or leave it there and add the onions. So the onions start cooking with that fat, so you don't have to add any more oil or anything. And all the flavors are blending together. So we can throw this now. So remember, I like to try to save all the fats. To give all that flavor in there, okay? So you start with the onions before the wieners or the ham or the tomato, because the onions take longer to cook, okay? So today I'm using beans already cooked from a can. The old-fashioned way or the normal way is like you will boil or cook your beans, brown beans. But this way is faster, it's easier, and yeah, so I'm doing it that way. But it's up to you. Maybe one day I show you the whole way, or just how to cook the beans, right? Because you already will know this part. Okay, so here is my, what do we have? We have the onions, the bacon, and the chorizo. Now we're gonna add the ham. So now if you go to some stores in Mexico, So you can, well, in here too, you can add, ask for the slices, thin slices, or you can tell them I want a thick one. So normally what my mom used to do, or still does, is like she will get the thick one and she just cut it in little pieces and you have like cubes. But this is more practical to me. I didn't go to the store today. I didn't have that thick ham. This was not really in my menu. It's just today was like, what do I make for supper? And I have ham, so I just use it this way. It's not the first time. I have done it other times, and it tastes just the same. What I was gonna say about the menu. Oh, normally, like I say, we ate this with a steak or with a barbecue. But my husband always say, "Why do you need the steak? Like if you have all this meat in here, like you have the chorizo that is to be made from pork or beef or chicken. You have the wieners, you have the ham, you have beans, like you get all your protein in there. Like what do you need?" I was like, I don't know. That's how I grew up and that's how we eat it. So to me, it's kind of like always go with a barbecue. So today we're gonna try just by itself and see how it goes. Kids like it. Oh, another thing, I'm not putting serrano peppers. You can put serrano peppers in here too. And I will add it, after I put the wieners, I will add the serrano peppers and later the tomatoes. And I'll tell you what in a minute. But I'm not putting today because this chorizo is spicy. So you have to check like how the chorizos are. Like sometimes are very mild and it's fine. Sometimes are spicy. So this one is already spicy on its own, and I hope that the flavor gets mild because my kids are gonna have this and they don't like it very spicy. Okay, so that being said, we add now the wieners. So I was saying, so you will add the wieners and later add the peppers, the serrano peppers or jalapeno, and you will cut them in little pieces, or it's up to you if you want to just slice it so you can see them, and if you don't want to eat them, you don't have to, and you can take them out. Why now? I always leave the tomato at the end because tomato tends to, you know, when you cook it like blend, like melt, like, so I just leave it at the end. It's up to you. Okay, so we fried all this first. For wieners, I use a package. So there were, I believe, like 8 or 12. I'm not sure. Whatever a package comes with. Now remember, it's up to you. Like normally, I just make like two sizes of this, but today this is gonna be like our supper, so I'm gonna use 4. And like I always said, it's like it's up to you. If you like it something so much, you can add more. If you don't like it, take it out. That's what I like about. This is what I like about cooking. Like it's up to you. You put the things that you like in there. Okay, so now we add the tomato. Tomatoes, I put like 5 to 6. And it looks like a lot, but they will disappear, you will see. We keep moving. Actually, this is kind of nice because you have all this space. But like when you want to pour it in a bowl, normally it's like, how can I say, like barbecues when you have like a party and it's like a lot of people coming. Well, you can do it at home too, like for a small amount of people. But we put this ones in a little foam cups. And this is not like your main meal. This is the meat. This is kind of like on the side. I always like them. So sometimes I want to skip the meat. I'll just will have less and I will eat more of these beans. So I like it. Very good. Just give me a second. So I already opened my cans just to save time. But I love these ones because they just have like the easy opener. I don't know how you call it. Like you don't have to use like a can opener. So you just go like this. And pull. Okay. Make sure that you put it on a surface so it's much easier. I'm just doing it like that so you can see. So this is like 560 grams or 1 pound, 3.7 ounces. And this is the brand that I like. but you can use whatever brand you like. And this La Costeña whole pinto beans. So you can see there. So this is pretty much ready. It kind of goes fast, but like I think the longest part is one, cooking the beans that I already saved a ton of time in there, and two, chopping all this, like chopping the onion, chopping, you know, the bacon, like all the cutting, right? So this is ready. So now we just pour this. So there's one, oops, two, three, and our fourth. So you just blend this, well, not blend, I don't know how to say it in English, but it's like you grab your spoon and dump it very careful, like from the bottom to the top, so you have all mixed together. You don't want to be too rough because your beans are already cooked and you don't want them all smashed in there. And so you see, so this is pretty much ready. So we keep doing this. Now what in Mexico they do, I don't do it in here because I don't know, maybe because my kids, I don't know. You will add some beer to it, and I mean the alcohol will go away. It's kind of like the same one, like when you're cooking with wine, you don't taste it much, like it gives a little bit of flavor. When I was a kid, I was not very fan of it because I could taste it and I didn't like it. But it's up to you. If you want to get adventurous and try the traditional way, or just like this. So the beer will give it flavor. Now, like when I became an adult, I like it. I mean, it has a good flavor. And it gives a little more liquid or broth. So, yeah. I mean, if you want it more liquid, you can add some water or just leave it like that. And this is ready. So this is our frijoles charros. So normally, I mean, I'll let it boil. So just to completely cook like the tomatoes and onions and everything, and give more flavor in there, like the flavors to mixed. So when this is ready, so normally what I do, I just cover and let it boil a little bit, and that's it. It's ready to serve. So how do you do it? Like a normal soup, you just grab your spoon and you can put it in a bowl. I'll just use one of these ones, but you can put it in a bowl. This is kind of big. Normally, like I mentioned, we use mugs or cups, and that's it. I hope that you like it. Enjoy.